Zeds, well, back with another one. If you're watching the channel, subscribe to the channel, give a video a like, leave a comment below. So Ksoo'S dad is free from jail. If you don't know who Ksoo is, he's a rapper from Florida, Jacksonville, yeah. He's been locked up in jail since 2020 for an unaliving that he did on one of his ops, yeah. And while he was unaliving one of his ops, there was an undercover police officer there. So when him and his boys getting away, yeah, him and his friends, because it was him and two other men, yeah, the driver and his cousin. His cousin got found guilty as well. We get into that. Yeah, so when they've done that, undercover officer was just coincidentally there. We don't know if the feds was following him or watching him. You know, these men are bait and all that, self-incriminate themselves and all kind of stuff anyway. So when they've done that, the police are there. So when they've jumped in the getaway car and driving, yeah, they're getting chased. Yeah, they've got chased to where the drivers crashed. They've all got out the car. The driver's gone one way. Ksoo and his friend are gone another way and hid somewhere else. Yeah. I think actually Ksoo actually went to some house, held him and his cousin went to a house, held a woman hostage. He phoned his dad to come and pick him up. His dad's come and picked him up. They've got away from the scene anyway. A couple months down the line, they got arrested for the M. So Ksoo got arrested, his cousin got arrested, the getaway driver got arrested, and his dad got arrested for being accomplice, you get me, in the thing. So obviously these men are all in jail. They've been in jail. The trial was this year. So they've been in jail for like like 5 years, 5 years. Yeah. 5 years, yeah. They've been in jail for like 5 years. Boom. When it's come to the trial now, I don't know if they was communicating or something down the line. When it's come to the trial, the dad has took the stand and told, the dad and the getaway driver have took the stand and told on his son and his son's cousin and the getaway driver as well. You get me? So there's 4 of them on the case, 2 of them told. When there's 4 of you on the case and 2 of them are telling you, why you, my thing is, why are you even taking it trial? I know you're thinking by some off chance, but if you've got someone on the stand saying it was him and he says he was there as well, he said we was all there together and tells them what happened and brings you into it, you got no chance. You got no chance at all. But, you know, what is there to lose really when getting found guilty and pleading guilty is kind of the same sentence, isn't it? Life in jail with no parole. So that's what happened anyway. His dad took the stand and his dad actually took the stand and testified on his own son. So let me get into that quickly.
Abdul Robinson Jr. and Hakeem Robinson.
Their father.
They have the same mother?
No.
So this is his dad, yeah. This is his dad, yeah. This is Ksoo here. If you don't know, I'll probably put up a picture at the beginning when I was talking anyway, like just if you didn't know. But this is Ksoo. He's a rapper from he's one of them Florida rappers. Raps about hats, kind of like the Chicago man and all that, incriminating himself in a lot. He's actually got another murder trial coming up, so he's been found guilty of this one, but he's still got another murder trial. He got arrested for 2 murders. You get me? So yeah, this is him in court, and this is his dad on the stand testifying against him. Let's get there.
Who's Abdul Robinson Jr.'s mother?
Angela London.
And what about Hakeem Robinson?
Ebony Walters.
Who's older between Abdul Jr. and Hakeem?
Abdul Jr. and Hakeem are both his sons. Hakeem is Ksoo. Hakeem is him, Ksoo. You get me? But the other son was on a separate charge as well. You get me?
Abdul Jr.
How much older?
4 years.
Do you recall what Abdul Robinson Jr.'s birthday is?
Yes.
What is it?
November 9th, 94.
And what about Hakeem Robinson?
November 9th, 98.
So, same day, just 4 years apart.
Yes.
Does Abdul Jr. have any nicknames?
Yes.
What are they?
Lil Blue. Crazy K.
Does he also go by his middle name sometimes?
Kareem.
Does Hakeem Abdul Robinson Jr. and Hakeem Robinson? Now, sitting here today, you realize that you are testifying against not only co-defendants, but family members.
Yes.
Why are you doing that?
So I think it's his son is testifying and his nephew, because Queso and his cousin are under charge, along with the driver, but the driver told as well. You get me?
Well, I have a number of reasons.
What are they?
I got some health issues. I got 2 6-year-olds and an 8-year-old daughter. And, you know, when my 8-year-old daughter asked me when I'm going to come take her to the daddy-daughter dance.
Objection, hearsay, relevance.
Overruled.
You can answer.
When she asked me over each year when I'm going to come take her there, and I keep letting her down. Then my 6-year-old son, when he asked me if I'm going to come to his football games, come take him fishing. My other 6-year-old, he asked.
Now, sitting here today, you realize.
So they actually ask him who done the murder, and he says his son. Let me see if I can find that actual clip where he actually tells that it was his son. You get me? Because I can't find it right now. But you see him on the stand testifying, and it basically. You know what? Let me get into this. He also says, yeah.
They didn't call Leroy Whitaker daddy to go get it. They called me. They did. What if they would have called I would like to see how they would feel if they would have called somebody else to go pick somebody up. They didn't. They called me. If I would have knew something was going on, I wouldn't have never went. All right.
So he's saying that them lot called him because them lot called him after they got the chase and was in the house. They ran into some random house, held the person up so they couldn't call the police, phoned his dad. This is Queso and his cousin, by the way, yeah. So he's telling on his son and his cousin, yeah. His son and his nephew, yeah. He's saying that, yo, them man just called him to pick him up. They never told him about no murder or nothing. They just called him to pick him up. And he's saying if he knew that they was calling him for that, he wouldn't have picked him up.
Think I'm gonna go over there in my car with my phone and knowing something going on? I would like to been, if I would like to been involved in a crime, I'd like to know that I'm involved in a crime. Let me know that, okay, it's a crime happening now. Let me know something. I was in the blind.
So you're a victim in this case, right?
I ain't gonna say I'm a victim, but I would like to know that I'm being involved in something and just ask for a ride.
See, so you see there, yeah, the my man tried to really put him into, make him throw some other stuff on his son, saying, yo, you're a victim. So they want to paint the picture that his son, like, blatantly just, what's the word, took advantage of him. He's saying, nah. You see there, he could have said, yeah, he could have, like, I can see that he, obviously, he's telling it's them, but he's not throwing no extras on it. Because really, he could have said, yo, they like just threw me in the shit. Them like just done this and that and rare. You see, my man try to say to him, so really, you're the victim in this, isn't it? And he's like, nah. Like, yo, see them, the lawyers and all that, the prosecution and that. They're smart, you know. You got to watch how they word things and say things, because they really was just trying to make him say even worse stuff about his son. You get me?
All right, so then after you know about it, you're then cool with going to burn clothes, right?
Yeah, after I get to know about it, I was cool with that.
Yeah, what's a little bit of a felony? You know, destruction of evidence.
Yeah, I did it. I like Scotty. I did.
Definitely know you didn't call 911.
Right.
That conscience only grew later when you were looking at life.
You know, they didn't call Leroy Whitaker daddy to go get it.
So obviously, he helped them burn the clothes, but like, if he got caught and it's come and he's already come and picked him up, maybe he's gonna help them. That's his son at the end of the day. And it. So maybe he don't want to see his son go to jail regardless for the rest of their life. No one wants to see their son go to jail for the rest of their life. But at the same time, yeah, if they really did pick him up, make him pick them up, and he didn't know, then I've kind of threw him under the bus, bro. Here he is talking about when.
And
Here he is talking, yeah, because since he's come out of jail, he's been out of jail for like 3 weeks. The brother's been on Vlad, have interviewed him, and Say Cheese. Look, he's been on Vlad TV. He's got like a 2-hour interview long with Vlad TV already. And he's been on Say Cheese TV as well. He's made money off this. He's made money off telling, like, you see, Vlad and Say Cheese platforms, they're not like, you see, if I interviewed a guy like that now, man will be saying, oh, Zed, you're interviewing the snitch, rare, and this and that. But these platforms, Vlad, Say Cheese, they can actually jump on their thing and say, and interview anybody. You get me? Because my man's just got interviewed. He's probably going to be on No Jumper next. But yeah, he's basically saying in this clip here that, yo, when they was going up for the trial, yeah, when they was on trial, they accidentally put him, because you know he's a witness in the case. You get me? So if I'm on the charge, yeah, if I'm on a charge for murder and they've got a witness here that's testifying against me, they're not supposed to put him near me. He's not supposed to be nowhere near me. And they're saying that he's saying that the police accidentally put him in the cell next to his son, and he wanted to tell his son, yo, just end the trial. Like, I think he's giving the impression like he was trying to say, yo, you need to plead guilty on the case. And obviously the son's trying to fight it. So he was looking 20 years. If he never testified, he would have been looking 20 years for an accomplice. But he's basically, this is him breaking down. Like, he was trying to tell his son to just, yo, end the trial, man, and just plead guilty, basically.
And when the trial came and they brought me back to the jail, they kind of slipped and they put me right next door to Ksoo'S. And when I was coming by, I was looking at him, but he wouldn't look back at me. And I wanted to tell him right then, man, stop this motherfucking trial. Don't do this. You know, because, okay, say he go in there and say he would have went in there and admitted to the murder. Got 30 years. It's gonna take you 30 years fighting on appeal. I got homeboys right now. Got life sentences, been fighting for 30-something years. The only good thing about Ksoo'S situation now is he got my feet on the ground.
Well, based on your cooperation, you got time served, which is around 1,898 days.
Right.
So you sat in jail for what, close to 5 years?
I sat in jail for 5 years and 3 months.
Yeah. But ultimately, you got let out.
So he got time served. His son got found guilty. Obviously, he helped get his son convicted of the murder, yeah, and his nephew, yeah. His son got life in jail, no parole, full-time life. He's saying if his son would have pled guilty, he would have got 30 years. 30 years is better than nothing. If I'm on a case and I see that man are telling who was there, 2, man, not just 1, I'm looking like, say, yo, why am I even taking this to trial, bro? Why am I even taking this to trial? Unless my lawyer can say to me, yo, I can discredit these 2, man, to the point where the jury won't even be able to listen to them or take their word for anything. Cool. If that's the only play, if that's a guarantee, but why? When you got 2 man on the case telling on you, and there's 4 years on the case and 2 are telling, you know what I'm saying? It's just long anyway. But Ksoo'S actually put down. His dad was in jail for 5 years, bro. His dad was in jail for 5 years on the man. He's come out of jail, yeah. People are telling him he should leave Jacksonville. You get me? And he actually jumped on his Instagram and spoke about it, because they're saying he's been getting warnings and all that.
To leave Jacksonville, if I want to. See, I'm Muslim. We understand the only way to meet God is through the graveyard. See, we love death like y'all love life. That's going to give me the odds all the time. Because y'all don't want to die. It don't matter to me. They say I better leave.
So he's actually out, and I think he's still in Jacksonville where he lives. You get me? It's mad, bro. It's mad.
The worst thing to
mad
live with is
case,
regret,
like,
right?
it's a mad case, bro. It's a mad case. You get me? So he's out now doing interviews, blood, say cheese. Like, this is the era we're in now. People will want to hear your story and hear why you done it. You know what I'm saying? And just because they know this is gonna get Vlad and say cheese views. This is gonna get Vlad and their platforms. They are not street guys, so they will get a pass. If I done the interview, man will be saying, "Oh, so you," and then certain other man wouldn't want to jump on it. But it's crazy. I was actually watching something the other day, yeah, where a podcast where the guy was talking about, yo, like, we will go and watch a famous snitch go on another platform and watch his interview, but when but why can't the man them interview this famous snitch as well? If it's just, you know what I'm saying, like, but we'd rather go and watch it on the next man. We'd rather go and watch this interview because bare man are gonna go and watch the interview on Vlad and say cheese, yeah, and go and support their team. But if another man them goes and interviews them kind of guys, man are gonna say, nah, you can't be doing that, man. I don't rate you for doing that and that. It's all messy, man. And what I'm gonna say is here about the dad as well, like, if his son phoned him to pick him up and his dad was totally oblivious to what he done, he shouldn't have put his dad in that situation. His dad's like in his 50s, yeah? So his dad's in his 50s and they're telling him like, yo, you're looking 20 years. He's probably thinking, I'm going to die in there. And I weren't even involved. If he fully weren't even involved, like, I'm not saying he should have told, but I'm saying I can kind of understand why where he's coming from, his point of view. But obviously, you're not supposed to tell any. But his dad is in his 50s. His son's phoned him up to come and pick him up, not told him that he's unalive someone, yeah. And just basically just dragged him into the case. So he's looking at it like, yo, you gonna make me die in here? So he's probably looking at his son like, you dragged me in here, yeah, into this case, yeah, and you're not gonna take accountability for it. So he's took the stand on him. You get me? But I will say, if his dad really is lying and he knew that he done this and he picked him up, he's fucked up for doing that to his son. He's fucked up for doing that to his son. He's fucked up for doing it to his son either way. But I can kind of understand him more if his son just dragged him into the thing and didn't let him know in his 50s. And he's thinking, yo, I'm going to die in jail. I got other kids as well and rare. At that point, he's probably just thought, he's not admitting to this thing, yeah. This thing that he's dragged me in. Why? I got to do what I got to do. That's the only thing I can think that can make me understand where he's kind of coming from. But either way, it's wrong, innit? Getting your son sent away for life. But at the same time, maybe my man should have just pled guilty. The odds was against him. There's witnesses on the case. It's long, man. You get me? Let me know what you lot think, though. If you're watching the channel, subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like. Leave a comment below.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.